Assalamualaikum and hello everybody. My name is Muhammad Zamir Azami bin Abdullah. My matrix number is 23DLS23F2020. So today our group are going to be presenting about promoting export and import entrepreneur. I'll start by explaining the first type of export and import businesses, which is the export management company or EMC. An export management company is a firm that helps local producer or manufacturer to sell their product to other country. In simple words, they act like an agent or middleman for a company that want to export but don't know how to handle the process. The EMC take care of everything, such as finding international buyer, preparing export document, arranging shipment, and even marketing the product overseas. For example, a Malaysian EMC might help a furniture company in Johor export its wooden furniture to Japan. The EMC manage all the export activity while the furniture company focuses only on production. Now I will talk about function of export management company EMC. For the first one, EMC handle all export operations such as documentation, shipping, and marketing. The second one, EMC find buyer in foreign country. The third one, EMC negotiate with importer on behalf of the manufacturer. Lastly, EMC earn a commission or service fee for their work. Now I will talk about the characteristic of export management company. The first one, EMC work on behalf of several manufacturers. The second one, EMC has expertise in international trade, law, and logistics. The third one, EMC usually paid through commission or service fee. Lastly, EMC help small or medium-sized company enter global market without setting up their own export department.
In this slide, I'm going to explain about Export Trading Company ETC. An export trading company or ETC is a specialized business that helps domestic manufacturers sell their goods to foreign markets. It acts as a bridge between local producers and international buyers, making it easier for produce to reach global customers. ETCs handle almost every part of the export process, including legal compliance, billing, shipping, insurance, warehousing, and documentation. For example, Mitsui & Co. Ltd. in Japan is a well-known export trading company. It identifies demand for Japanese seafood in Europe, sources products from local fishery, and export them to international buyers. This shows how ETCs help connect local supplies with global demand efficiency. Functions of ETC. The Export Trading Company performs several important functions that support international trade. First, market research and demand analysis. They study foreign market to find out what products are in demand and identify potential buyers. Second, sourcing and procurement. They purchase goods from local manufacturers and make sure these goods meet international quality standards before exporting. Third, financing and risk management. ETCs sometimes provide financial support such as export credit or handle risks like currency exchange changes or buyers defaults. Fourth, documentation and shipping. They prepare export documents, arrange transportation, insurance, and delivery to ensure smooth transactions. Lastly, marketing and promotion. ETCs promotion local product through international trade fairs, exhibition, and build long-term relationships with foreign clients. All these functions make exporting easier and safer domestic producers. In this slide, I'm going to explain about import and export merchant. An import merchant is a business person who buy goods from foreign countries and sell them locally for profit. They take full ownership of the goods, which means they are responsible for all the costs and risks. Import merchants handles everything from shipping and custom clearance to storage and local distribution. For example, a Malaysian import merchant may buy Korean skincare product and sell them in Malaysia. They earn profit by selling the good at higher price and the import cost than the import cost. In the simple words, import merchants bring in quality products from abroad to satisfy local market demand. What is export merchant? An export merchant is a business person who buy goods from local producers and sell them to foreign buyers. They manage the entire export process, which includes purchasing, packaging, shipping, and finding international customers. Export merchants also handle all export documents and take full risk and profit responsibly. For example, a Malaysian export merchant might buy palm oil from local producers and sell it to food companies in India. They earn profit from the difference between the buying and selling price. In short, export merchants help move local product to international markets, creating more business opportunity globally.
As an aspiring entrepreneur looking to start an export and import business, we must first get to the business order. This step is very important because it's where we find our potential buyer or supplier and confirm what product, price, and term both sides agree on. The first step to get business order is we need to start by identify potential buyer or importer. We can do this by research international market or by using online platform like Alibaba or even by attending trade fair to meet potential customer. Once we found some potential buyer, the second step is to contact them. We usually send an email introducing our company and product. In that email, we include important details such as the product information price list and certification if needed. It's also important to be professional and build trust with the buyer. The third step, we receive or send inquiry. This means that buyer might ask questions about the product, price or delivery. Then the seller will reply with a quantitation or a pro forma invoice. The fourth step is negotiating terms. In this stage, both the buyer and seller discuss important details such as the price, delivery date, payment method, and quantity of goods. They also decide on trade terms like FOB, which mean free on board, or CIF, which stand for cost insurance and freight. And lastly, once the negotiation is done, the next step is to confirm the order. This is done by preparing a purchase order or sale contract that include all the agreed details. Both parties will then sign the contract and keep a copy of their record. This step is important because it makes the agreement official and ensure that both buyer and seller clearly understand their responsibilities.
My topic is pick the product to export import. The chosen product is palm oil and export to India. Number one is market demand. India is one of the largest importers of palm oil in the world, mainly used for cooking and food processing. Okay, number two is Malaysia's strength. Malaysia is the second largest palm oil producer globally, known for its high quality and sustainable palm oil. Okay, number three is profit potential. Palm oil export generates strong profit margins due to large market size and consistent demand. Okay, number four is government support. Supported by MPOB, Malaysian Palm Oil Board, and Matrade for export promotion and quality certification. After that is source the supplier local. Number one is producer and refineries. Contact major palm oil refineries in Malaysia such as Sunderby Oil, FGV Holding, or IOI Corporation for bulk supplier. Okay, number 2 is government and trade agencies. Use directories from Matrix and MPOB to find registered and certified palm oil exporter. Okay, number 3 is trade platform and fairs. Attend palm oil trade fairs, POTS, or use B2B platform like Alibaba and Trade Malaysia to connect with supplier. Okay, number 4 is verification and negotiation. Request product specifications and quality certificates and discuss pricing, minimum order quantity, delivery schedule, and export documentation.
So now let's look at how to price the product for our export business. To set a competitive price, first, we need to calculate all the costs involved, including production, packaging, transportation, shipping, and also insurance. For example, if we plan to export 100 tons of palm oil, the cost is, first one is production, is RM 300,000. Transport to port is 15,000. Shipping to India is 40,000. Also, insurance and documentation is 10,000. This gives us a total cost of 365,000 for 100 tons. Once we know the total cost, so we can decide our selling price based on the profit margin we want to earn. So here's how we calculate the selling price using a simple formula. The formula is equal total cost plus total cost times profit margin. So in our example, selling price is 365,000 plus 365,000 times 15%. So second step is 365,000 plus 54,750. So the final answer is RM 400,019,750. That means with a 15% profit margin, we will sell 100 tons of palm oil for RM 419,750. This helps us to make a fair profit while staying competitive in the international market. So after setting the right price, the next step is to find the right customers for our product. First of all, we need to identify our target market. In this case, Indian wholesalers, distributors, and food manufacturers who use palm oil for cooking and food production. Next, we use online B2B platforms such as Alibaba, TradeKey, and also IndiaMart to connect with buyers around the world. We also can join trade fairs and food industry exhibition to meet buyers directly and promote our product. Lastly, we should promote our business online through social media and website to build a visibility and attract more potential customers.
To usefully export palm oil from Malaysia to India, I must ensure all logistics are well planned and efficient. Logistics means managing the movement of goods from one place to another, safely, on time, and at the lowest cost. First, I need to choose a reliable mode of transport. Since palm oil is a liquid bulk product, the best option is sea freight, using oil tanker or flexi tanks. This method is cost effective for large quantity and ensure safe transportation. Second, I must work with shipping companies and freight forwarder. They will have handle custom document, arrange loading at the Malaysian port like Port Klang and unloading at India port such as Chennai or Mumbai port. Third, I have to prepare all export and import documentation, including bill of lading, certificate of origin, commercial invoice, packing list, export and import license. This document make sure the goods can legally pass through custom on both sides. Lastly, I should get insurance coverage to protect against loss or damage during transit and truck the shipment using a logistic management system. In short, good logistic planning ensures that my palm oil reach Indian buyers safely, legally and efficiently, helping my business grow internationally. Now I will be talking about 5 government agencies that supervise export and import activities in Malaysia. These agencies help make international trade smooth, safe and legal. First, we have the Royal Malaysia Customs Department (RMCD). This agency controls all goods entering and leaving Malaysia. These collect import and export taxes and make sure businesses follow the law. Without custom clearance, goods cannot pass through the border. Second is MATRID, which stands for Malaysia External Trade Development Corporation. MATRID promotes Malaysia product to international market. They also help new exporters by giving training, advice, and opportunity to join international trade fairs. Third, we have the Ministry of International Trade and Industry, or MITI. MITI creates trade policy, issue import and export license, and build relationship with other countries. This ministry play a big role in supporting Malaysia businesses to grow globally. Next is MAKIS, which is the Malaysia Quarantine and Inspection Service. MAKIS check agricultural, animal, and food product to make sure they are safe and meet health standard. This helps protect our country from harmful or illegal product. Lastly, we have the Port Authority, such as the Port Klang Authority. They manage port operation and make sure cargo and shipping activities run smoothly. This helps reduce delay and ensure goods are handled safely. In conclusion, these 5 agencies, Custom, MATRID, MITI, MAKIS, and Port Authority work together to support and control export and import businesses. They help entrepreneurs trade legally and successfully in global market. In summary, export and import procedures are vital for entrepreneurs entering global trade. By choosing the right business model, planning effectively, and managing logistics well, success can be achieved. Government agencies like MATRID, MITI, Custom, SME Corp, and MIDA play key role in supporting business growth with innovation and strong networking. Entrepreneurs can expand internationally and boost Malaysia's economy.